Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim. We're Skyrimming. Hope y'all are doing great. Let me unlock this thing. I am doing pretty damn good. We started exploring these glacial ruins and we're doing a quest to transcribe something that I could definitely look up easily but would rather suffer through talking about. Yeah, we were kind of talking last time about just the environment of Skyrim again and, you know, the different kinds of dungeons. The Falmer ones are pretty gross, pretty weird. But they don't make me as uneasy as the like... I don't know, man. The ruins I'm not a huge fan of, like these. I don't like fighting the enemies that are down here. But I also really don't like the like skeletal places, the crypts and stuff. Those make me the most uneasy. It's just maybe the location, the layout, the enemies we fight. There's something about it that's just really unsettling to me. Ooh, we have a little which way do we go scene. Dwarven spider worker. Yeah, I'm going to kind of take it easy on picking up... Oh my god, there's a lot of different places to go. That's a trap right there for sure. Yeah, so I don't want to mess with that. Down here, what's down here? Okay, cool. So, I was wondering... Wow, I can't even hit him. But he couldn't hit me either. I don't know what the hell was going on. Ooh. Some heat or gas, maybe? Yeah, I was wondering, like, is this going to break off? Usually Skyrim dungeons, and we talked about this before, are very linear. And I like that about the game. It's like you can just pick a path and go through it, and it'll take you to where you need to go. Instead of like a maze, every single one's a maze. I hate when games are like that. Because, you know, at some point, it almost feels cheap. Like, okay, you just made this as complicated as possible to keep the game going longer. So, like, this game gives you more area to explore, more overworld to discover, more quests and things. Some games that are equally as long, or close to it, just give you endless options on where to go, and they all lead to the same thing. So I know people enjoy that, where as long as the game gets, you know, stretched out, that's all that matters. But I'd rather spend the game stretched out doing tasks and, like, you know, other things out in the overworld than I would like walking around a dungeon, especially for one quest just in circles. So sometimes these do branch off a little bit, but it's not like to the point where I just don't know what the hell's going on or I have to backtrack a lot. The backtracking kills me. And that's in, you know, any games, really. See, here's an interesting thing. A lot of times, if it looks like it's branching off and doesn't, I'll pick the wrong path and have to go back anyway. And that's enough for me, where it's like, okay, I'm all good, you know? I am very fine. Like, just... What's in here, see? This is a door to open. I'm very fine just, you know, taking a couple steps back, opening a door and being done with it. You just never know sometimes, man. This will probably just be like a room. Yep, with a chest or something, yeah. Alright, come on. I feel a little sluggish on the blows to this guy. I am using a new controller also, which feels incredible. It's responsive, it's tight, the grips are really nice, they're not coming off anymore. I usually let my technology just kind of go as long as I can until, like, I need something new, because I'm not the kind of person where I just need the most up-to-date, you know, I need everything to be perfect. No, it's like, dude, if it works, just keep riding it until it don't work no more. Especially because people are, you know, they're supporting this. Like, I'm getting a lot of support, majority of support through streaming and people's generosity, you know? So, like, that keeps us going. Alright. You know, some of the things I do, like commissions and things, like, I don't get a ton off of that. I'd say probably each month, maybe 10% of everything is just commissions. Maybe even less. 5% sounds about right. And that's good, you know. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not going to balk at anything, but I will say, it makes me want to be as efficient and, cost effective when it comes to technology and the stuff around me. I'm not going to just use it to use it. I'm not going to get it just to get it. I'm going to actually... I think I want to go down here and see what's up. That's kind of a weird saying. Go down to see what's up. But yeah, I think I'm going to come down here because I'm sure I can find my way back up. That's the good thing about Skyrim, too. Usually, if you go to a different place to explore, there's... oh, I was down here. Oh, this is where I... Wow, okay. Interesting. This is down here, huh? Okay. But yeah, usually, you'll be able to get your way back up pretty easily. You're not like... You don't fall down and then you're just down there forever, which is great, because some games, they're not as forgiving. I don't know if I'm going the right way now or not, which is a problem. I guess we'll see. But yeah, so I'm just trying to be as cost-effective as possible, make sure that I am having as much, doing as much as I possibly can with whatever I get, because I'm not going to ever just throw that away frivolously. But yeah, so the controller feels great. The whole point of that was the buttons aren't mapped the way they were before, because it is the same kind of controller, but you have to, update the technology, map the buttons and everything, so it is just getting used to... just a more straightforward set for, like, the button maps than I had before. Another reason I probably am not playing a whole lot of shooters lately. I haven't played a lot of Apex, a lot of Fortnite, none of that stuff, because it's just like, I don't know, setting up the buttons and then practicing it and all that. It's just kind of like, I just don't have the time or patience for anything like that anymore. I used to enjoy it. Actually, the whole way I started streaming was on Fortnite. And, it's just one of those things that I think you kind of grow out of. It's just games. Like, Fortnite had a pretty good diverge where it was, when it first came out, it was kind of a goofy little silly battle royale game, didn't take itself too seriously, and then it just kind of stayed more relevant towards younger generations as we all got older. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing it. I know plenty of people that are my age or older that play Fortnite and enjoy it. And because it is a silly little battle royale game, it's not like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, some people play Warzone, and that's awesome. I've played Warzone, I enjoy it, but, like, it's one of those games where it's just so serious, And people like to just get on a battle royale and dance and, joke around and have a bunch of different ways to play and goof off with their friends, and it's just colorful. Because Warzone's not visually appealing at all. Like, even I don't know, it's just so washed out, And it's weird looking. It's great. They're trying to make it look gritty and accurate and everything like that, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. Oh, here's some, like, Falmer kind of egg stuff. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, so having that thing that's just like eye candy, it was very appealing. But it definitely did stay more relevant towards younger generations, and, I couldn't keep up and don't really care to keep up with any of that, so... Oh, look at that down there. Can I get back up? Well, I know, I just talked about this. I could definitely get back up. But I don't want it to be like the last time where I had to take the long way around. Although, what's going on down here, huh? Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Endrast. Let's take the lockpick. Dude, the lockpick was propping him up. Oh, okay. The eyeless creatures took us in our sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. Oh, well, we saw them. Never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock, and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sully yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for, and Umana chased after him. Yag? The guy's name was Yag. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but one of the ramps is broken without a hesitation. She grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run. Okay. I didn't even look back, just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting them, and I just had to get away. Didn't even notice the arrow in my shoulder till I hid here. Okay. There's metal creatures still all around me, and I'm too terrified to even move. 8 divinities, please just take me now. Alright, I'm taking that thing. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine, like, a friend of mine fighting and me just running. It's just, I don't care. It just sounds outrageous, you know? Like, what the hell, dude? How could you get up every day knowing you just left someone behind? I cannot imagine that feeling. And I don't ever want to. Alright, so that was just up here. Wow, I could have just walked in there. What did it look like? I'm curious now. Alright, so I came around the corner here. Just like, hey, how's it going? And then I saw those stairs. Maybe I looked over here first and then panned and didn't finish panning. Either way, it's pretty insane. Pretty damn insane. Yeah. This is a weird thing. I know that... Oh, look at that. I think it's a buzzsaw or something that comes down. Yeah. See, these traps are fairly easy to recognize because they stick out so much. My next move is definitely to step on a trap after I say that, but you know what I mean. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, wow. This place is massive. It's massive. Oh, come here. Music's getting good. I like it. For a second or two. Okay. Alright. The chests are weird looking here, aren't they? Let's see what we got. Garnet and a silver ring. Okay. I'm sure there's a lot of, like, hit... What the fuck? That thing just landed on me. Alright. I'm sure there's a lot of, like, hidden stuff around the area. But I'm playing it a little more straightforward now. When I start the game, usually, I'm, you know, walking around looking for and looting as much as I possibly can. But, as the game goes on, you don't have to be as, like, loot-heavy. That's something that always bothered me about some of the survival games. When you're playing them, it's like... Okay. We have looted enough where looting is not even going to matter anymore. Only specific things, you know? So what are we constantly looting for? It happens, though. I don't know. People get in that mindset. Like, it's cool. It's exciting to loot stuff and find, like, the next best item or something like that. But once you're in an area and you're like, okay, I know there's nothing here I need, you know, it's like, what are we even really doing? Just wasting time and inventory space. Oh, they're mining something. What the hell? Wild. I didn't know. I've never seen them actually, like, do anything. See, that's cool, though. Like, I like that there's those little details. The environmental aspect. Like, they're not just sitting there waiting for someone to come across. Because, like, you know, I know you don't have to think about it that deep in games and stuff. And it's just like, you know, who really cares? But, you know, why do we have these sentinels just waiting here for something? So them actually mining something is a touch I like a lot. Expert is about as close to a tough lock to beat as possible. Master, I think, is the most. This is an expert lock, so the margin of error is going to be small. I do have a lot of lock picks, so I'm pretty confident we'll get this one. Oh. There you go. Yeah. I don't ever really put much or any points into lock picking because... Oh, that's a master chest. Ain't no way. I just feel like... it's something you can just kind of do anyway, you know? Watch, we're going to do this, and it's not even going to be worth it. Guaranteed. And who knows if I'll even come close to breaking this lock open. I know people used to say master locks, like, changed every time. I don't think they do. And then let me just... Yeah, I just had to make sure. Yeah, having a master lock is tough stuff. Even just finding it, the margin of error is so, like, slow. Or, slow? So low. I will say, though, it's nice to get that, you know, that experience points down there at the bottom. Basically just farming experience now. Oh, there we go. Excellent. See what's in this thing. Okay, you know what? That right away makes it all worth it. Madness ore? What the fuck is that? Obtain 1 of 1 madness ore. I need to what? I don't even know what that is, dude. There's something in this game every time I log in that blows my mind and makes me think, what the hell is this? But anyway, guys, we are going to continue down this. We shouldn't be too far out. Next time, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you tons. I'm looking at a camera right now, and it's not on, so that's good. But anyway, have a good one, y'all. Take care of yourselves.